I want to tell you something this morning. Whatever you are going through in marriage, people went through it and they survived it. You are not the only person that have gone through the same thing in marriage. What you are going through right now, somebody else have gone through it. Yes. And not just that they went through it, they successfully won it. They successfully won it. Listen, let me get this clear to you, please. Your husband may be cheating on you right now, having 6 girlfriends and whatever. There are ladies like you. Their husband is cheating more than you, and they are successfully navigating through it. Am I encouraging it? No. But my message for each and every one of you this morning is that whatever you are going through, it is not the worst. You can win. Whatever you are going through in marriage, it is the way you attack it, the way you address it that can either calm it down or escalate issues. How are you handling it? How you handle it is what will either make it a solution. Your tactics will either bring a solution or worsen it. Yes. Whatever you are going through, my brother, in marriage, you are not the only person in it. In fact, you are not the first person that have gone through it. There are other people that have gone through it. But do you know one reason why so many people don't like going through some certain tough times in marriage? You know why? Because of some certain nonsense we hear. Nobody wants to get married for better, for worse again. No, nobody. It is now for better, for better. We now say for better, for worse, this for, how can you say for better, for worse, for good health, for good health? Nobody. It is that change that now make people start, when it comes to the worst, they run. Nobody wants to get married for better, for worse again. Yes. Nobody. If you see people getting married, you say, for better, will you take this man for better, for better? No more for better, for worse. Hear this, there are worst times in marriage. Every marriage, your own is not an exemption. Your own is not the first. Every marriage, there are worst times. But wisdom will make you navigate through properly. You know, there are people that navigate through and they break themselves asunder. At the time when they discover they've come to the other side, they have broken themselves. Meanwhile, there are people that will navigate through. Marriage is like an egg. The way you carry it will either determine whether it will break or uncooked egg, not even cooked egg. Yes. Your marriage is not the first that is going through. You are not the first person going through what you are going through, my sister. My brother, you are not the first person. Other people are going through it. Navigate properly. Navigate properly. Ask for the help of God. Ask for the help of God. There are so many people that have learned that their marriage is working by the reason of the pattern where they are coming from. They came from a family where their marriages are sound. And you that is coming from a family where the marriages of your family are not sound, you will go through more challenges. But you are not the first. You can walk yourself through. I tell people marriage is a blessing and not a curse if we know how to treat each other right. If you know how to treat your wife right, you know how to treat your husband right, marriage is a blessing and not a curse. Yes. Marriage is a blessing and not a curse. You are not alone, my sister. You are not alone. You see all those marriage counselors. I was watching Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. I was watching one of his videos, and he was coaching people, and his wife was there. He said he's the mentor to his wife, and his wife talked from the background that he Pastor Kingsley is a mentor and a tormentor. He, Pastor Kingsley, is a mentor to her and a tormentor to her. What does that tell you? That they still have tough times. They still have what? Tough times. You are not alone. You are not alone. Okay, you think me, I don't have tough times sometimes? I do. But we have learned we have made up our mind that nothing will make us separate. I do. There's nobody that doesn't. There is nobody that doesn't. Apostle Suleiman talked about one time while he was teaching. He said, by the reason of his teaching, he said he knows that when he was younger, he learned how to eat eba. Wash your hand just once, you eat eba. Until you finish, you wash your hand again. But the wife cut one, swallow, wash hand. Cut one, swallow, wash hand. Cut one. That one is enough alone to scatter marriage. You see, that little thing, you may just look at it as nothing, but it was worth it. It's enough. That he talked about it at all, meaning, if not for God, and if not for wisdom. Yes. And he finally said, okay, everybody, I have my own eba, you have your own eba. And that's to tell you that the length at which it was troubling him. You are not alone. In your marriage, no, you are not alone. Every marriage have their ups and downs. Your own is not the worst. No, your own is not the worst. The problem is that you don't have shock observer. And you are listening to so many butterfly wishes about marriage. You are listening to so many you are not listening to the grounded truth. You are listening to all those slave queens that married for wrong reasons, that are not even in the husband houses. Marriage is a blessing. You will go through tough times. Not just me. You will go through tough times. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. The Lord bless you. God bless you.